Hello everyone, it is Chloe here and welcome back to my channel and happy Pride Month. Now, I'm a little bit late on this. Obviously today you guys already know about the title and the thumbnail. Today I'm doing a Pride inspired look because obviously the month of June is Pride. We're like halfway between June, so sorry it's a bit delayed. But it's going to be a little bit special this time because I just got the 25-hour Life in Colour Morphe palette in the mail. This palette is in collaboration with the Pride and the Trevor projects. When I bought this, I think it's about $35 on the Morphe Australian website. You can't use any discount codes because all profits go to the Trevor project, which I freaking adore. But this is basically the outer packaging. It's on then, and then the actual packaging. I haven't played with this yet. I literally got it in the mail and I opened it to see if it was broken. Then I literally opened up my camera and started filming. But this is the outer packet of the palette itself. It's literally beautiful. Like, this is stunning. It's a good size too. I'm glad it's not like a big 35B size palette. This is a good sized palette. And then obviously you open it up and it's the mother freaking rainbow. Basically it says make life colorful at the top, which I love. This is you in the camera. And what I love about this palette is the names on the bottom of the colors. If you love Morphe like I do, they always have the plastic sheet like this. It did come with this, but usually the plastic sheet has the names on it. But this time they wrote it on the actual freaking palette, which I'm obsessed with. So obviously today I'm doing a review on this bad boy, but also doing a Pride look for Pride Month. Obviously I did do one last year. I did red, orange and yellow on one eye and then green, purple and blue on the other. Not in that order obviously, but I did 3 on this, 3 on the other. I'll link it down below if you do want to watch it, but I'm going to try and do something kind of different. I did see a photo on Instagram. I found it on YouTube first because he did an actual review on this palette. Let me find the photo. I'll put it on the screen right here. I'll give him a shout. This is Edgar's Makeup and the palette or the eye look is phenomenal, but I don't know if I can actually do it because I tried doing one last night on live stream. It didn't work out and it didn't work out very much. I'm scared. Like, can we see that? Like, that's struggle city right there. He did use this palette, but I think he did use a 35B for a Pacific color as well. I think I might try this and hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, I might cry, but this is what I'm going to try and do. I did watch the video, so I do kind of understand how he went about doing the look. We'll try it. I'm obviously going to, if it fails, it fails, but I'm doing a review on this bad boy today anyway. But if you want to know my thoughts and opinions on this bad boy and basically just supporting the LGBTQ plus community, that's a mouthful, I'm sorry, just keep on watching, my love. So I think I'm gonna do, see what he did is he did his eyes first and then did his face. Now it's a bit hard, it's a bit hard to do that because I'm used to doing foundation first because I don't know if it has fallout or anything. This is the dilemma I have. Like, holy shit. I think I might do my eyes first, but I'm gonna do my brows. Now, fun little fact for you guys, I did get my eyebrows microbladed. I do have a touch up in about 3 weeks or so, so I'm gonna put a little bit of product through them. I'm not gonna make them dark or anything like I usually do because I just don't want to wipe away anything that is still there, I guess. My brows are gonna be a little bit different, I'm sorry. Also, fun little fact, this turns out shit. I haven't put makeup on in a hot minute just because obviously I've been doing the brows, making them heal. I haven't been here, I've been away. I just haven't done makeup in a hot minute, so if it's shit, I apologize. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows and then use a P.Louise base for my lid base. So I'm going to do my brows really quick off camera, just like to speed it up. It's not going to be anything different, it's not going to mess it up or anything. Before I do anything for my brows, I will prime just because it will sink in better. I need to get my hair out of my face, that's one thing I need to do. So the primer I'm going to be using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Nothing new with that. So I'm just going to put a bit on my face. Look cute or whatever. And put this fringe up. I'm trying out a new style of hair look today, so if it looks a bit crap, don't actually hate me for it, alright? By the way, I don't think I feel like I need to explain this, but happy Pride Month, everyone. I know there's obviously some viewers. I just washed my hair and there's primer in it now, great. I obviously have viewers and subscribers and followers or whatever you want to call yourselves that are part of the LGBTQ plus community. I never want to stuff it up, so I say it really slowly, so I apologize if that's annoying to people. But obviously I have supporters in the community and I just want to say I love you all. I love all my supporters, but like, I love you all. I just wish you all a happy Pride Month. I know it's halfway through Pride, but it's fine. Just, I love you all very much. You all have a story. You all have a voice. Feel free to use it. Like, no one's going to tell you otherwise. If they do, screw them. But honestly, I love you all very much. And if you need anyone to talk to, I'm here. You all have a voice. You're all valid. And just live your life the way you want to live it. I basically did this whole story last year. I was like, you're valid, blah, blah. But it's really true. Like, you guys go through shit. And you know, you prevail at the end of the day. And I'm just really proud of you all if you're a part of the community. I'm obviously a very straight female, but I can't speak today and I apologize. I 100% support everyone, and if you're a part of the community, hello, welcome. And if you haven't come out yet or anything like that, take your time, come out at your time. Don't be forced to come out, I guess, because I've heard so much stories of people getting forced to come out. I'm like, what? No. So come out at your own pace and have people around you that support you. My eyebrows look a bit weird, but it's all good. You guys can live your life the way you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. Live your life the way you want to, and love is love, bitches. My brows are semi-on now. I don't really know what I'm doing. So because we're using colour today, I'm going to grab the P.Louise base in Rumor Zero. This is the complete white one. And I want to do it on my entire eye. So it's like going to be really pigmented because obviously I'm using colour today. And I want the rainbow colours to stand out pretty much. So we're going to put that on a Morphe 4224 brush. And basically pray that this looks good. Is there construction going on? That's fantastic. There's construction going on. Oh! So what I think I'm going to do is obviously do one eye and then do one eye off camera. I think it's just going to be a lot easier. But yeah, I'm going to be talking a lot through this because I am doing a review. This isn't just a Pride look, it is a review on the palette itself. I've only seen a couple of reviews on this palette. Oh, this is like a first impression. The only video I really watched was Edgar's because just the look itself is literally stunning. But there are other people on YouTube that have done reviews on the palette. I just haven't watched them. So it's kind of like a first impressions for me because I've only seen his reaction to it and not mine, you know? So this is going to be fun. So basically in the photo, the inner corner from top to bottom is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Let's do red now, and I'm actually really scared. I'm making a lot of noise, I'm sorry. So I'm going to use the Jack & Hill Morphe brush in at number 32. That'll be really too big of a brush. Maybe I should use a smaller one to start with. That would be probably a lot easier. Chloe! So what he's done is put it in the inner corner, and then basically what he's done is do the colour and then just cut it with white and then outlined it in black. So this is going to be it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not excited. There's only really one red shade, which is Life, which is right here. So I'm going to grab that and see how pigmented it is. I'm excited but scared. Sis. Tap off the excess. And we're just going to tap it onto the base. Alright. It's okay. It's a bit dark. Maybe it's shit. Bitch, shut up. So I feel like the start of this look is there's the pigmentation. The start of this look is just going to be really odd. I'm going to be punching the eye, bitch. This is not going to turn out well, like at all. Now for the orange, there isn't really a bright orange. The only orange there is Pride, which is right up here. So I'm going to grab that one and see if it's orange enough. Yep, that's orange enough. Holy shite. Oh, sis. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what's happening. The orange kind of looks red on camera. Or is it just me? I don't know. I'm kind of unsure. Now my favorite color, yellow. There is a couple yellows kind of like over here. There's a glitter shade and like a really dark mustardy yellow called Thrive. And the yellow I'm going to be using is called Sunlight, which is the bright ass yellow, which I'm living for. Love that. I might use this mirror. It's probably easier. I need a smaller brush. I'm going to run out of brushes, guys. The only problem with doing a rainbow look is you run out of brushes. Mine looks completely different to his. And I think I've ruined... I don't have enough... I have 3 more colors and I don't have enough room, I don't think. It's a little bit powdery in the pan. I don't know if you can see that. Nothing I can't deal with, you know. I might do the lower lash line after. I feel like that's going to look a bit better. What's next? Green. The green I'm going to use is Nature, which is right here. That's a beautiful green. Holy shit. That looks literally stunning. I'm going to place that. Oh, far out. I don't have room. Ooh. Alright, sis. It's actually a really nice colour. Oh, okay. Alright, green. So for the blue, there's not a matte blue in the palette. This is what Edgar said in his own video. There's no matte blue. It's only a shimmer. So I have to use a different blue. So let me just get the Morphe 35B out. This is the Morphe 35B palette. I've used this a couple times on my videos. See what I mean with the sheet? This comes with the names. They stepped up and didn't do that this year. I'm going to use this one here. I wish they had this colour in that palette. I kind of wish they had every rainbow colour. They've got the red, they've got the orange, they've got the yellow, they've got the green. Not the blue. They do have a purple though. So the only really matte colour they don't have is blue. So I'm going to stick with the 35B and use that blue. Kind of bummed about that. If I run out of room for purple, I think we'll make room. I've used too much red. I think that's the problem. Or I just have really tiny eyes. And now for the purple, we're going to go back into the 25L and we're going to use, I think I'm going to use hashtag Love Wins, which is a lot lighter. This darker one here is called Truth. I am going to use a lighter purple, and if I need to, I might mix them a little bit. So I'm going to use hashtag Love Wins for the purple and put that on the outer. Does he wing it? I don't know. I've just wasted all this time doing that. I don't even know what he does. See, he does a wing. Put the photo up right now. He does a wing, so it's like winged out. So I'm going to try and do that. The green is probably my favourite. I honestly love that green. Now I have to blend it all. So I'm going to get a clean brush. This is the Morphe Jack & Hill 34 brush. And kind of just blend the outer edges because they're really effing harsh. And we don't want that, do we? I don't know if this is turning out really bad. Like, it's turning out not the best. This is a really good look to actually review the palette on, so I can tell you if they are really blendable, because I have to blend all this together, so it's going to look a bit odd if it doesn't really blend well together. So I'm going to actually get rid of this bottom layer because I'll fix that up when I put my foundation on. Like, it just looks like a bunch of lines on my face, does it not? But I feel like when I cut it, it's going to not show that anyway, because with Edgar's one, he cuts it really high like I would do. So it's like, do I really need to make it perfect? So I don't know if I should. Oh, this is just really stressful because the yellow is not bright. Like, it looks bright on camera, but it's really not that bright, which I'm kind of really iffy about. But hey, what can you do? I guess it could look worse, like, maybe. I don't really know. What I'm going to do now is cut my crease with the P.Louise base, the white one I used to actually, you know, put on my eye before, and then set it with a white eyeshadow. There actually is a white eyeshadow in the palette. It's called Milk, which is right here, and he did say in his video that it's not as pigmented as he'd like it to be, so I'll see for myself if it is. And then I'm going to do an outline of black, which I'm not really excited about, but we'll try our best. Okay, so I'm going to put some more P.Louise base on my arm, or my hand I should say, why my arm. I'm going to grab a small brush and literally pray. Because I don't know what to do at the end now. Like, I have to make a wing, don't I? So I have to, like, do something spectacular somehow. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing right here. That to me looks so bad. Like, does that look bad? To me that looks really bad because when I open my eye, you can still see this part. I don't know, maybe I'm just really, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to get a flat shader brush and I'm going to grab the colour Milk in the palette, which I showed you before, and set all of this down. Okay, well, he's very correct. It's not really that pigmented. Like, this is 1, 2, 3 swirls, and that's how much is on the brush. It looks like a lot, but when you put it actually on the eye, it's not as, you know, pigmented as you'd want a white eyeshadow to be. Okay, so I think I've gotten majority of it packed on. Just the little wing is not as set as I want it to be. I think it's about 5 coats of white I've put on my face right now. Does that look weird? I feel like it looks really weird though, guys. Like, I don't know how I'm feeling about this look, but the white does have a little bit of fallout because I am using so much of it, like hitting the pan. There's obviously a little bit of fallout, but the other colors, like the actual rainbow colors I used, didn't have any fallout, which I'm kind of really intrigued by. Okay, and while I'm here really quick, should I use that color? Should I swatch it? Oh, it's hollow. Okay, I'm going to use the shade Liberation, which is in this corner. It looks like it's white, but I just swatched it and it's like kind of a green tone. Can you see that? I don't really know. So I'm going to go with Morphe 431 brush and put it on my brow bone. I don't think I'm a fan of that. So I'm going to use my Oath for highlighter in Glazed Donut. This is the best thing ever. I'm going to be using it on my face today also, but this is just going to look so good. Love that. So what it's done now is done a wing at the bottom and then connected it all the way around. I don't think I'm going to do the front part because I'm actually really scared to do like the eyeliner at the front. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that or not. But I guess we're doing some wing eyeliner today, so As you guys know, I don't really use eyeliner, like actual eyeliner, and I use my liquid lipsticks. So I'm going to use Weirdo by Jeffree Star. The eyeliner brush I used is the Morphe 2501. I'm going to line my lid and then connect it where the white is here. I'm like really scared. I can't breathe, guys. Stuff doing this side, I kind of just do one half of my face. So what he does the wing and then he connects it. So I'm really scared to do this. So I might start with a black colour in here. But I'll finish this liner first. Is that alright? I feel like that's kind of shit. Like this is just me stressing for 15 minutes straight, let's be honest. I'm going to use the black eyeshadow shade in the palette, which is called NYC, which is literally right here. I'm going to grab a little bit of that, not much, because I'm scared of black eyeshadow, you guys know. I'm going to line the crease. I'm sorry if you can't see it, but like I'm shitting myself. Oh shit. I'm like going really red. Like this is scary, guys. This is probably the most like technical eye look I've ever done in my life. I thought last year's Pride look was bad. This is not how his looks, I can tell you that right now. Once I put the lower lash line on, I feel like it's going to look a bit more better. Just because it looks a bit ratchet now. But I feel like once I put the lower lash line colours on, it's going to look a bit better. That's what I'm thinking anyway. The end is weird, but I've never done anything like this. So just give me a sec, okay, to like, I don't know, do something. This look is so hard. If you recreate this, sis, I don't know how Edgar did it, but holy shit balls. Okay, I don't know if that's good or not, but I think it's going to have to do because I'm going to have a heart attack. Okay, well, we got somewhere. Okay, well, I'm gonna cry. Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna cut this out of the video now and do my other eye off camera, and then I'm gonna come back, put some foundation on and do the lower lash line, and then like put lashes on and finish with the look. I feel like once I do that, it's gonna look a bit better, and I really do want to like clean up the colors a bit more because it's not like the best. When I close my eyes it looks good, but when I open it, it looks a bit shit. Basically, I'm going to do this eye off camera and I will be right back. Let's hope they look semi-similar. Probably not, but let's hope. What? Alright, Jake. Hi everyone, a bit of an update. They're really uneven. You can literally tell. And it's doing my nut. But they're done. It wasn't, Anywho, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my face makeup and then I'm going to go finish off the eyes once I set everything. And then I can do the lashes and the lower lash line and hopefully it will look good. Right now I'm going to do my base and I've obviously already put on the primer at the start. So now I'm going to put foundation on. For today's look, I'm going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. This is an Alabaster. This is like the second lighter shade, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I don't ruin my eye look. If I had my base on and did this eye look, I'd probably die because, oh, it's too much work to do it with foundation on. But now it's too much work to put foundation on around my face because I can't do that shit. But anywho, let's just try our best. Maybe I should talk about the actual palette. That would be good. The palette itself is actually really good. With the colours I use, the only one I'm really disappointed about is the white because it's not really white. Like I do have a little bit of colour on my lid still. I look crazy right now, but you can still tell and it's kind of a bit crispy. Obviously, if I had to choose a white, I'd choose the white from the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree just because it's just more pigmented in a way, like it really is compared to the Morphe one. Obviously I'm not hating on the palette. The palette is actually really wonderful. Love the meaning behind it and all the other colours I used are actually really effing good. It's just the white gets me riled up, you know. But yeah, I think just overall it's really good. I'll obviously go into more detail after this makeup looks done so I can not stress about it anymore. And I'm kind of a bit shitty about the blue, like there's no matte blue. Like the shimmers are great and all, but I'd rather have every single colour of the rainbow in matte and then it'd be just easy to do any look, if that makes any sense. I just feel like that's, I don't know if that's my opinion, but I feel like that's a lot of people's opinion. Like I prefer mattes over shimmers, but I'd still use shimmers if that makes any sense. It's annoying me they're really uneven, but I'm not redoing it. Like that took so long. So now I'm going to blend it all with my beauty blender, and this is a really cold beauty blender, so my red face is feeling great right now. I feel like it doesn't look as blended with the colours I mean, but it kind of looks good that way. I don't know if that's just my opinion or what, but it looks better not completely blended. But again, I have to try out the palette with like a different look to try the blending because this was kind of a bad example to use as blending. I know I said it's probably a good example, but it's probably not because it looks better not as blended, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm going to be careful of everything. because I don't want to mess this eye look up right now. You know when you worked really hard on a makeup look and then it literally goes to shit? Yeah, this is kind of what I'm feeling right now, so let's not talk about it. As long as I don't mess up the eyeliner, I think I'm good, because holy shit, the eyeliner took so long. Oh, I just took off all my nose foundation. It's not going good, guys. It's not. You should see my makeup desk right now. It's a mess. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Fair 02, that's what it's called, and brighten up these under eye areas because they're looking a bit ratchet right now. And then we can actually finish off with the freaking eyes, because I just want to see what it looks like with like the whole eye look done, because right now it's looking kind of cool. Like I want to see it with like the full effect, you know. Okay, I'm going to use the pointer end to blend the under eye area. This is scary. This is why I always do my face first. Let me know if you do your face first or your eye first. It just depends. Majority of the time I do my face first, unless I'm doing really bright looks like this. Let me know which you do first, because it's like everyone does it differently, so I just really want to know what everyone else does. I used to always do my eyes first. I don't know how I did that. Then I swapped it and I stuck with it ever since. I don't know why. Oakley dokley. Now, basically everything is done on like the base, foundation, powder, concealer. I look really white. Anyways, now we're going to fix up this eye look. Close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, boy, I'll be there. So I think I'm going to do mascara and stuff, and then while I wait for my lashes to become tacky, I'm going to do my lower lash line. So I'll do my lashes now already. So my lashes I'm going to use are the Iconics by House of Lashes. I freaking love that pair of lashes, so I'm going to use them today. Basically my lower lash line is same as the top, like literally line by line. I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to grab the colour Life again, put that on my lower lash line. I'm only focusing it on the inner corner pretty much, not really anything else. The orange comes next, which is Pride in the palette. I look like Black Swan. Like, is this like a look that Black Swan does? And then yellow, which is called Sunlight, will go next. And then the green comes next, which is Nature. And then blue is going to obviously be out of the Morphe 35B palette, because that's what I used on the top. And then, last but not least, we're going to grab hashtag Love Wins, because it does. And put that right under the wing. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know. I really don't know if I like this look or not. The palette's beautiful. I just don't know if I like the look I did. Do I have a black eyeliner? Because I'd love to put it in my lower lash line, but I don't think I have one. I did buy the Colourpop eyeliners, so I'll be using them a lot. If I had them, I'd use it right now. I don't know if I like these or not. So I'm going to put my lashes on now, and then I'm probably going to do the rest of my face off camera and do lips on camera for you guys. I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be a bit pointless if I do my whole face. So, okay, well, that's one eye with a lash on. I just don't know if I like it or not, guys. Like, is this too much? No, I'm joking. Nothing's too much, let's be honest. It's freaking Pride Month. Do whatever you want. I just don't know if I like it on my eyes. That's all I'm really thinking about, is does it go with my eye shape? I don't think it really does. Anyway, so I'm going to put this lash off camera and do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back to you guys to do some lips and give you my final thoughts on the palette. Okay, friends, so I'm now back with a full face of makeup on and lashes. Now we're going to move on to lips, and I feel like I have to do a nude because this is a lot to work with. I just don't know if I should do a matte or a gloss. So I'm going to put my Jeffree lipstick on like always, and then I'm going to decide if I want to put a gloss on top or not. I think I'm just going to go safe and go with my normal Christmas cookie. This is my go-to nude, as you guys know, so I'm just going to stick with this bad boy. I think I'm going to keep it matte just for the fun of it, because why not? Basically, I do just want to say before I finish off my hair and tell you all the thoughts, all the products that I didn't actually mention in this video will be down there below in the description box, like always. So this is the end of this video. My hair's a mess, ignore it. But this is the final look I created using the Morphe 25L Living Color Palette. Now obviously I'm going to give credit to where credit is due. This is obviously inspired by Edgar's makeup. I will leave his Instagram and YouTube down below. Phenomenal talent he has. Literally I immediately saw it and I was like, I need to do this look, because I've never done anything like this ever in my life. Like I love color and everything, but I don't do anything technical like the black line and stuff. That's why they're really uneven, as you can tell. But this beautiful palette, obviously inspired by Pride Month, is literally phenomenal. As I said kind of earlier, I'm kind of annoyed about the blue and the white. Now the white isn't as pigmented as something like the Blood Sugar palette white. I think it's called Glucose in that palette. It's not as white as that, because that white is pigmented. Like it's pigmented as shit. This one you have to obviously go like a few swipes with it. I can obviously swipe on my finger for you. So 1, 2, 3, and like there's nothing really on it, and when you obviously swatch it, there's like nothing there. Whereas all the other colors, they're very, very bright and vivid, as you can tell. Obviously, I have a majority of them on my eyes right now. Just the white isn't as pigmented as I would like it to be. And another thing is there isn't a matte blue. Because it is inspired by Pride Month, and I thought that obviously color Pride Month is obviously the 6 main colors, let's be honest: red, orange, yellow, green, blue and purple. You'd obviously want a matte blue shade. They obviously have roughly like 3 blue shades in this palette, but they're all shimmers. So there's one here, and one that's kind of a purple. It's not really blue. And there's one blue here, and then this lighter blue here. The others are kind of like teals and like a lighter greens. There isn't a matte medium to dark blue. And like if someone wants to do this look or just a blue look in general, you can't really do a matte blue look with this palette because there isn't one. All the other shades I used are phenomenal. The orange kind of surprised me a lot. The orange surprised me a lot because it's so pigmented. I'm not really used to having a lot of orange high pigmented colors, I guess, because with all the oranges I use, they're kind of just more toned down, not really like more peachy oranges, I should say. But this orange looks really peachy in the palette, but when you actually use it, it's right there. When you actually use it, it's really effing pigmented, so that surprised me. The red, we love a good red eyeshadow look. The yellow is actually, it's very buildable. Once you put it on, like blend it out, it does like fade away a little bit, but it is still there. It's still like vibrant. The green, oh my god, the green, the nature shade in this freaking palette is to die for. The green is beautiful. The blue, again, I've already talked about that. The purple is actually really nice. It's like, doesn't look as purple in the pan because it looks more like a pink, but on my eyeballs it looks great. So overall, the packaging itself is fantastic. I love this. Obviously it goes all the way to the back, and then when you open it, the biggest thing I love is the mirror also, and the quote at the top, but the fact that the names are on the palette. Morphe, you're not going to ever watch this, but if you do, stick with this guideline. Like, stick with the names underneath. It just helps us out a lot, especially if we do videos on them. It just helps us out a lot, okay? So just continue to do that. Also, the whole campaign is phenomenal. If you haven't seen Morphe's campaign for this palette, watch it. It's beautiful. Overall, your girl's really happy with it. The look itself looks a lot better with the lashes and a full face on, but if they were even, it'd be much better. Like, you can tell they're really uneven. But like I said before, because they're not really that blended, it doesn't look that bad. Usually, like with last year's color, like Pride look I did, I had to blend it out like crazy because there was only 3 colors on each eye, so I kind of had like the room to blend. Whereas this year I have 6 on each eye, and it's kind of like a big deal to like try and blend 6 shades, you know. But honestly, I'm really proud of it. I kind of like this shape of the black more than this one, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are interested in picking this up. I will leave this down below if you are in Australia. I use obviously the Australian website, Morphe website, whatever you want to call it. I can't speak. I've been working on this for hours, but I'm kind of proud of it, and if I don't get any good photos, I probably will cry, just letting you know. I'm really happy with how this turned out. If you want to pick this up, I will leave it down below, and I'm not sponsored at all by saying this. I just actually kind of really like this palette. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up for me if you like my reviews / makeup looks. Again, happy Pride everyone. I hope you had a fantastic month and just live a colourful life because you all deserve it, and I love you all very much. I just love you guys very much. I'm happy to support you guys with whatever you do. I support everyone, you guys know that, but I'm just saying in general for Pride Month, I love you guys very much. This eye look is obviously for you guys because you look fierce in colour, and so do I. Like, shit, we love colour. Go all out. Obviously, you don't have to just use the excuse for Pride to go all out. If you want to go all out, go all out. It's not a big deal. Like, literally just go all out, guys. All I have to say is just be kind to everyone. Spread love. If you see hate, stop it. Do your best to contribute to certain things in life, and just live a colourful life, and just be kind. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the products I did use on my face today will be down below in the description box, like always. All my social media links are down there as well. If you are new here, please subscribe, because I make 2 videos a week for you guys, every Monday and Thursday. Remember to spread love and stay positive, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy Pride everyone. I love you. Mwah!